Hey everybody, it's Jennifer. How are we today? I want to talk about, we're going to break the stride here a little bit and talk a little bit more about living with COVID and everything that comes with it these next 6 weeks. And I know you're sick of it, right? We're all sick of it, but we're going into our potentially busiest 6 weeks of the year, and we have to get through this, and we have to get through it in a profitable way, and a healthy way, and the way that's going to make the most sense for you and for your customers as we maneuver this holiday season. We just have to do it. We just don't have any choice. That's basically what it comes down to. We do not have any choice. So if you're here with me, please let me know. Just say hello in the comments. You might have to give StreamYard permission to let me see your name. If you don't, it's fine. I will see it after the fact. So again, here we are. Next week is next week. I can't tell who you are, but hello to whoever said hello. If you give StreamYard permission, I'll be able to see your name. If not, I will see it later and say hello back in a more personal way. Let me real quick see if I can tell on my phone, but probably not. All this technology, guys, sorry. Oh, Linda. Hey, Linda, how are you? So I sent out an email today, and I put a lot of tips in it for things we just need to think about. And I know it's like beating a dead horse here, but it needs to be said again because I'm still getting calls from clients telling me that they don't have their Black Friday promotions in place, and everyone's still just stuck because why? Because we keep getting more restrictions in our community. Restaurants are shutting down. Thankfully, I haven't heard anybody tell me that retail is being forced to shut down, but by default, we're getting less people in our stores. I am hearing, however, that people are getting exponentially more traffic on their websites. So I just want to go through my list of things, do's, mostly all do's, and say that planning is the key. Planning is the key to everything. So number one is brainstorm with your team. Please brainstorm with your team. Include them in the decision making. I can't emphasize this enough. I really can't. Use your team to brainstorm everything. All the topics that we're going to talk about, use your team. They are the ones on the front lines. They are the ones who are going to have to implement things, and they will feel more invested in the process if you utilize them. So everything we talk about here today, talk about with your team. Social media. I mean, this is another thing that we beat to death, right? During the beginnings of COVID, get your social media in place. Get it in place. If you don't have it in place, get it in place. I still have people telling me, oh, I don't like to do those Facebook Lives. Well, guess what? I don't care. You don't have to like it. I don't like it either. I hate it. Every day I come on here and I'm like, oh, I look terrible. Oh, I look tired. Oh, my hair still looks so bad. I hate it. And sometimes I go back and look and I'm just like, oh gosh, I look so bad. I sound so bad. I said the wrong thing. But you know what? It has served me so well. And every client I know that has made the decision, who has put their fears aside and made the decision to do more live social media, has benefited from it, hands down, every single one. So people, Put your concerns about it aside. Nobody cares what you look like. They just care who you are and what you have to say. And they want to hear from you. You're the people who love you and love your store. They want to hear from you. So please, please, get your act together here. Try it. Even if you have to do a pre-recorded video and post it, for a while until you get more comfortable with it. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. I am an introvert. If I can do this, anybody can. So get your social media in place. If you're not posting at least 2 to 3 times a week, start doing it. Even if it's not live video, post something, post highlights, post box opening videos, have your staff post staff pics. You can do that live too. There's so much you can do here. If you I want more details, I outlined all of this in my email today, so if you're on my mailing list, you'll see a lot of this. Also, consider social media ads. Well-placed Facebook and Instagram ads can give you a great bang for your buck. Your websites, simply put, if they're not up to date, get them up to date. Now is the time to get them up to date. We are running out of time here. Spread out your promotions. We've talked about this in some of my prior lives. We talked about ideas for Black Friday. We're there, folks. If you're not running your Black Friday promotions yet, find a way to spread them out in a way that makes sense. Use private shopping appointments if need be this time. Cut your hours back if things are getting slow in the store, but you need more time for filling online orders. Stay on top of your vendors. You've got to stay on top of your vendors right now. If your product is not in the store, if you still got outstanding orders, get on your vendors. Figure out where that merchandise is. Make sure it's coming. Shipping is getting harder and harder and tighter. There's stuff in the ports, but they don't have enough trucks to bring them to the stores. You got to stay on top of your vendors right now. You need to know where that product is, and if it's not coming, you've got to replace it. You cannot sell out of an empty cart. And on that same note with shipping, emphasize to your customers, please emphasize that they should buy early. Shipping's going to get tight all the way around. It's going to get tight for you too. Shipping may be a nightmare, after Thanksgiving. So encourage your people right now to shop early, shop online, pick up in store. If you can offer local delivery in your area, that would be a huge benefit. And then, of course, my favorite topic of all is financial planning. Make sure that you are planning your sales, making sure that you understand what your cash flow is going to look like at the end of the year, reducing your inventory, because in a direct but indirect way, the more inventory you have in your store at the end of the year, the more tax you're going to pay. So you want to reduce that inventory. And for some of you who actually have to pay an inventory tax at the end of the year, there's that too. That's a very direct tax, but I'm talking about in the way of cost of goods sold. Reduce your inventory as best you can. Take your markdowns at the end of the year, reduce your inventory, and take permanent markdowns actually. Just reduce that inventory as much as you can before the end of your year. Train your team. Train that team. It's so critical. I'm a big advocate of the Whiz Bang Retail Sales Academy. I will post the link in the comments. There is a free trial. I will post a link to a free trial in the comments. I am telling you, you will get your money back multiple times here. It is so worth the time and money and effort to train your staff. It will make a huge difference in how they perform during this critical time of the year. And last but not least, be the light. Be the light in the life of your customers. Give them a phenomenal shopping experience. Do not be drawn into the negative chatter about COVID and politics and anything else that, comes up that's negative. Give them a phenomenal shopping experience. Make sure your stores are decorated. Make sure you've got the holiday music playing. Like, make them change the way they feel. Right now, everybody's feeling stressed and frustrated and so many feelings, but what they're not feeling is happy and fun and excited about the holidays. And it's your time to shine here. You have an opportunity to change the way people feel, and believe me, they will remember how you made them feel, and they will look forward to coming back to shopping in your store and tell all their friends what a wonderful experience they had shopping in your stores. So I know you've heard this all before, but it just felt like it was worth repeating, because I just sense again that people are still stuck, and I keep chatting about it, but and we're getting there, but I think we've got a ways to go. So if I've said anything here that resonates with you, please let me know. I appreciate you joining me very much. If you're watching this on the replay, please let me know, and join me tomorrow for our last Facebook Live this week. And I look forward, and we'll conclude our how to find more profit in your business segment. But I wanted to just interrupt that for a minute to kind of get down to reality and what's really happening in your stores right now. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. If you need help, reach out. Let's chat. And I look forward to talking with you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.